On my last video, I got a comment by a lonely black cat asking me if I ship any other characters besides Kyman, and I thought that'd be a great thing to talk about this time. Nicole SP on Tumblr also wanted to know, I think. So, in my head, I guess there's a difference between shipping something and thinking it's a good ship. Like, let's start with style. I think style is cute. You know, if someone tells me they ship style, then I'm like, yeah, awesome, nice, good ship. But I don't know if I personally ship it. I've still read a lot of fanfiction for it though. I'm sure I've read more style fanfiction than Kyman fanfiction actually. My headcanons or preferences for how Kyman works in my head aren't necessarily the same as what a lot of fanfictions are like, so I guess since Kyman is so personal to me, I can't read just any Kyman fanfiction, but style, I don't really care how you want to portray that dynamic as much, so if it's not in line with my specific ideas, it doesn't matter because it's not really my ship, so style's good. And even if I'm reading a Kyman fic, I'm totally cool with Kyle starting out having feelings for Stan, or even ending up with Stan. Maybe that bothered me more in 2014 though. If I was reading a fanfiction for Kyman and then Kyle ended up with Stan, yeah, I think that made me a little sad, but I'm more chill about it now. I think it can work either way as long as it fits with your own interpretation of the characters inside your story. My favorite fics are the ones where Stan and Cartman both have feelings for Kyle and he has feelings for both of them and has to choose or whatever. This video is a lot shallower than my previous one. So, style is a ship that I like, but I don't ship it. What about the pairings I do ship? Besides Kyman, obviously. Let's talk about Creek. I didn't ship Creek before the Tweak X Craig episode came out. Someone who I think shipped Creek asked me once who I ship with Craig, and I was like, I don't really ship anyone with him. Clyde? Wrong answer, by the way. But when the art request for the episode was released, I spent the whole day drawing Creek hoping they'd use it in the episode. They didn't, but they should have. I still think it's a nice drawing. I was so excited for the Tweak X Craig episode because I could not believe they were doing an episode about South Park shipping, and I mean, I always personally believed that Cartman Finds Love was an allegory for slash shipping, but that they were acknowledging slash fandom to this degree with Tweak X Craig, those 2 or 3 days between the press release and the actual airing was killing me. My cat's here, by the way, sorry about that, she's purring into the mic. When the episode aired, I watched it with my friend, and I had to keep pausing the DVR because I couldn't handle it. I was so overwhelmed with what I was watching. It was so beautiful, and when Say Something started playing, I had to pause just to have a good cry, and I'm sorry to that friend, but they know that. I'm sure it was fine. This is why I watch everything alone before watching it with someone else. So after that episode, I absolutely shipped Tweak with Craig, and Put It Down is one of the most beautiful episodes of television I've ever seen. It gets to sit at the top next to Black Mirror's San Junipero, and right above Season 4, Episode 11 of Arrested Development. Not only did Put It Down solidify that Tweak and Craig are actually dating, but it had a message really personal to me about validating the feelings of people going through a hard time. It was so good, and I really need to play the game, don't I? Don't tell me about it. I really need to play it. Matt and Trey are amazing for making Creek canon because it was a popular slash pairing. They saw that and they recognized that making it canon is really funny and good and wouldn't interfere with any existing dynamics since they were barely used side characters, and what they've done with it exceeded all my expectations and I love it so much. Other shows really need to take a page out of South Park's book. There's really no excuse for not making the Creeks of your shows gay and in love. Now, it doesn't matter if I liked a new episode or not, because as long as Tweak and Craig were talking to each other or sitting next to each other in the background somewhere, I'm not complaining. Alright, I have more to say about Creek, but I gotta get to the other pairings, so let's move on. As far as pairings I would read fanfictions for though, Kyman, Style, and Creek are pretty much it. Any other pairings are just nice as side pairings, they're cute, but I'm not that invested. I kinda get the feeling I used to ship Cartman with Butters back when I first started really watching all the episodes. I believe I did, but now I really like Bunny more, cause that doesn't interfere with Cartman and Kyle, and then Butters and Kenny can be together on the side, and I want them both to be happy, and I think they could be happy with each other. Bebe and Wendy's good too. I just don't really have my finger on Bebe's personality enough to have much to work with there. What other ships are there? What do you ship? You can let me know in the comments. Alright, maybe next time I'll talk about favorite episodes, or if you have any ideas you can let me know. Thanks for watching.